If I
Okay.
hear someone complaining about bombs and me, I'm gonna scream. That's on pilot, not me.
Alright, let's explain how all this stuff works. Break, 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 break. So, on the map, there's clearly a large AO. First off, debug corner, top left, bottom right. Air, don't touch those, please. You can fly over the bottom right one. Please don't fly over the top left one, or I will literally lightning bolt you with a Tesla coil. I don't care. Main op premises today is you guys are going to, on the ground, be holding this small perimeter here that is your garrison, that is your assigned zone. If you die, respawn is marked to the south. I even have some arrows pointing north in case you get confused where to go. Just follow those arrows, and then you'll eventually get back to the garrison. It's just the 700-meter walk of shame. You're fine. Don't go further north. I kind of have things scripted to go through all those blue fort positions to eventually make it to you. But on the ground, you have multiple AA emplacements. You have 2 triple R vehicles for those AA placements. You have 2 field guns on this MSR facing north. You can move everything as you need to. But once anything gets destroyed, it's permanently destroyed. You won't get it back. There is 1 crate down with blue smoke grenades. That's for the JTAC to throw them so he can get air to drop shit at least close to it. There's also next to every squad on the left, there's going to be a spare machine gun and a small anti-tank gun. The machine gun's for the infantry. The tank gun, I'm going to lie to you and tell you it can pen a T-34 and at least damage its turret. Anyway. Air. Bottom right of the map. First off, sabers. The mod that retextured the sabers from another thing. The sabers are actually like from a frickin' multi-pack and they were Israeli. And then retextured to American. So right off the bat, there's going to be some modern stuff on the pylons. So the rules for your pylons are you're only allowed the gun pods and cannons, Mark 82s, and the tanks. Which is just the French, I think, spelling for, you know, fuel tanks. But you can use those as bombs as well if you want. But I wouldn't recommend it because you might lose all your fuel, and I'll laugh.
TANKS is in fact French spelling for tank.
Okay. I know it's very important for us.
I'm
Alright,
just
otherwise, 35 seconds for the respawn timer. There's 2 respawn points. The other one is over here. They're alphabetized, so please watch where you respawn. Otherwise, you'll have to kill yourself again. Air, I recommend you take off this way. I'm using a script provided by Mac Marine. It's a triple R script. You literally fly in, or I guess at that point, taxi into the zone. It spends like 20 to 30 seconds giving you everything back, and then I would recommend taxi north, and then right, and then take off again. Fighters, you should be able to come in directly, coming in west, and then swing north, and then east, and then take off again. Bomber, you have a bit of a tough angle, so I would recommend coming in this route, so you don't have to turn as hard. Just make sure you radio the pilots down there to let them know you're taxiing in front of where they're potentially spawning. Otherwise, bomber, you've got a bunch of crates down. The crates, I think there's 5 or 6 different types. One is a medical. One is a thing of M1 Garans with rifle grenades. I may or may not have remembered the rifle grenade adapters. If I forgot them, then oh well. Oops. Logistical issue. One is a crate of, or has a single M19 19A6 with a fuck ton of ammo. One is a bazooka, and then one is grenades. You can load up whatever you want in that bomber. Just know that when you are dropping the crate, it needs 5 seconds before it'll actually drop, and then it'll drop straight down as a parachute. So Charlotte needs to do math to see what speed the plane is going at, and then calculate to drop the crate when they start that 5-second timer somewhere close to the actual garrison. JTAC on the ground, you're probably going to send a rifleman team out to go and pick up that crate unless it falls somewhere in enemy territory. All of the team leads have radios, so I'm being incredibly nice to you today. But I will say this, without those supplies, especially the bazooka crates, this is going to turn into a very difficult op. Medics, you're probably going to have your hands full regardless. Air, bomber pilot, you can't drop the bombs individually. You click once, it'll drop 2, then another 2, then another 2, then another 2 bombs. And you'll literally carpet an area. So I recommend you do that before or after you start doing logi runs, but you're literally the, holy shit, ground is about to get overwhelmed. I need to drop these, like, at least 75 to 100 meters away from ground. Because in testing, if you drop them within 100 meters of friendlies, you will kill the friendlies. You have a safety switch on it, too. I recommend you stay on the safety switch. Also, don't immediately switch off the safety switch and drop the bombs. You won't give enough time for the bay door. It needs only like 2 seconds to open. But if you're super quick, you will drop the bombs on the bay door and kill yourself. And as amusing as that would be to me, you're very instrumental to the op. Everything north, those AA markers are actual AA positions. I don't mean for you to engage them. They're just there for me to, like, remind you you're going close to debug. They'll fuck up the bomber. I have no idea what they'll do to an F-86. Your enemies are, because of limitations with mods, I've got Yak 3s for fighters. I've got IL-2s for fighter bombers that do have rocket pods, and they will fuck up ground, so ground be careful. And then I've got MiG-15s. I don't care if they weren't used yet, but I have them, and I'm going to use them because you have F-86s, and they counter each other. The two aforementioned groups spawn in groups of 5. The MiGs spawn in groups of 3. That way you at least always have a number advantage. Ground, you have a fuck ton of AA. You've got 12.7 MGs, and you've got flak. They will do sufficient damage, and then you've got ground that can, you know, move stuff around. So I would say for the first half of this mission, you are being a dedicated AA crew and grabbing supplies that comes to you. You can carry all the boxes. I put all the scripting on it. For the second half, you are literally fighting for your lives. Also, I didn't mark this, but I can also do this with Op4. And I will, so, yeah. Air, you can try to bomb those bridges. I don't know if they get blown up, but I know the water's shallow enough for me to put T-34s through them. So, yeah. Also, air, if we get to the point where this is the only position, I will just start spawning stuff on the bank and then sending it in. So if you see that, I apologize in advance, but water pathfinding, especially vehicles when there's a fuck ton of planes in the air, can be a bit difficult to get them to fly properly. But nonetheless, is there any questions?
Is the bomber crew medics?
All the pilots are medics, and there is a medical script in a hut that's unmarked. It's in front of the triple R position. If you're wounded, you can just get out and get triple R, or excuse me, healing there. However, it does not have Mac Marine Spice and Wolf feet pick in there. I boldly decided to remove that one. So it's inferior. Yeah, sure, whatever, buddy.
Just to confirm, 5 seconds on the loading. Well,
yes.
Unloading.
So
And then
you have to
straight down. Got it.
Let's say you're flying like this. You want to initiate it at the right side of that arrow, and then hopefully by 5 seconds pass, you'll drop it on top. I'm not expecting you to be super accurate, but it's going to be up to ground to go send the guys out to go pick those up. But you can only drop 1 box at a time, and you can carry, I think, up to 5 boxes at once, even if the plane respawns. I kind of ham-fisted that thing until it worked. Don't ask.
Question,
like a help
safer to drop the crate around the garrison, or can
I would say
have them
it's
drop
safer to
inside?
drop it south of the garrison than north, because the enemy is coming from the north, but make sure ground is watching in the freaking sky, because that would probably be a good call.
And then more of, is it okay to just drop them inside the garrison?
Yeah, it's safe to drop it in, but you want to either drop it in or focus on the southern side, just to be safe, because I
Okay.
wouldn't put it north.
Oh, good.
Would you like a helpful tip, Charlotte?
No.
Okay, I will give you one.
Jesus, guys.
I can help you with this. I actually did it with the same thing with Shepard during the dog air show off.
Look, you
What did you do?
you guys will have a lot of crates. Like, there's like at least 20 to 30 copies of every single crate. I'm not expecting perfection. There's, again, ground is going to be running around for a bit, but there will be plenty to do. Are there any other
I got
questions?
a question. Yeah, yes.
Go ahead.
Is it possible for airdrop to kill anyone? I don't think that was said.
Possible for what?
If it lands on someone, can it kill it? Someone, a player.
Don't let it
It
happen.
is Arma,
So-
I believe it can.
With Arma physics, technically any parachuting objects that is moving could kill someone or at least do damage to them. Your health coefficient is super high, though, because we don't have body armor because it's Korea. And for balancing sake, I want you guys to be able to at least tank a little bit, but it's not like Helldivers, if that's where you're getting this idea from, alright? It's not like the pods are gonna land on you and kill you outright, alright? Just... I guess the only thing that could happen is, in theory, the crate could land on one of the statics or the trucks and could clip and cause it to fly away and blow up. So I guess if you see that happening, maybe move it. But, I mean, it's also content, but, it's up to you. If you want that asset, because, again, your shit does not respawn, so good luck. Any other questions?
Just one. I am the only person in the players tab without a speaker symbol. Does that mean anything?
Yeah, that means that's you. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I didn't want to be like, have I not done TeamSpeak properly?
No, make sure you're in armor multiplayer things turned off.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
My brother Christ, that's the mute sign.
Yeah, that's the mute.
That.
You don't have.
Yeah,
it on
you
yourself,
can't
you
mute
can't
yourself.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Stupid
Okay,
question.
okay, alright. I'm sorry, in 6 years, actually 8 years, I've never heard that one. That's a good one.
That's a new one.
That is a new one for me. At least you weren't the guy hot micing masturbating like 2 years ago, but anyway.
Liru, which one?
Some of you were
Which
there.
two of those?
There were 2? I only remember... Okay, whatever. Any other questions related to the op so we can get started?
This is getting out of hand.
Story.
Now there are 2 of them.
Oh my god. Alright, no questions?
Masturbation story.
No, alright, we're going forward. F it. I love my job. But, some of these guys can be a bit silly. Alright, Zeus bugged, so we have the backup Zeus. And then I just have to debug this, all mission objects, set that to everything there, and boom, everything in my interface. Alright, how are y'all doing? Wee woo here. Don't worry. Look, when you've been making Arma 3 mission scenarios and dealing with, I would dare say tens of thousands of people have played my ops directly, you get some stuff, alright? Yukine, we're not doing that. Also, did I see, is it pronounced, Conium? No, it's Coninium. Coninum. My English is horrible because it's my first language, but how are you doing, buddy? Continuum. Alright. I'm horrible with pronunciation, broski. I apologize in advance, but how are you? I met this guy. This is the rest of the chat. I met him in 3 a.m. last night. I decided to of course you can borrow the tick, mate. Go for it. But I met him in a Homeworld 3 stream last night, watching an Australian go through the campaign, and I tried to have that poor guy survive mission 4 without leaving, and it was the funniest thing.
Hello. This is Bomber. We have come out.
But we did a little bit of purple check ticking, purple check tick trolling. So now he's in my neck of the woods. Yeah, no problem, broski. Because I always go into, whenever I do watch another streamer, I go in without my my verified thing on, just to see who's in there.
This is the
Yeah, what do you want?
Commander.
I need a
Call
radio
in
pack.
ground
Jay
command.
left, so I need to take over the
Switch slots. I'm not letting you have the machine gun and the radio at the same time. That's not how this works.
Splendid.
You ain't being a super trooper today, but if you looted off a body, it's fair game. Alright, let's go ahead and actually get our scenario prepped here. So we need to go to AI skill. The map is just naturally this way. I can't do anything about it.
Okay, I hope the pilots can fly on instruments.
We're gonna learn today if the pilots have skill issues.
Because the ground might come up very quickly.
We haven't taken off yet.
I'm sure they'll be fine. Like I said, it's for the content.
Keep up the amazing work, Liru.
Hey, Righto Rose, thanks for the 5-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. All right. Anyway, let's go over everything today. We're going to be having a single Zeus stream today.
Bomber Commander 2, hi. Quick question.
Send it. Give me 1 second. Let me answer Charlotte's question.
In the air, unload or deploy button on the crate?
You'll only get one, which will be unload. Or it might be deploy. I just know when I tested it in the air this morning, there was only one option, so you'll just use that one option. It should give you a 5-second timer. Unless Arma decides to be Arma and completely do something separate than the test bed, but break. I did test it on the server itself. So unless it decides to have whatever the heck happened in the NSFW up on Monday and just completely break everything, you should be fine, maybe.
Got it. So the answer is we'll figure it out as we go.
I believe in you.
I don't.
That's your first mistake.
Alright, Grant, if you have a specific spot you want the drops on, put them on the map now. We'll begin taking off shortly.
So, we're going to be continuing our Korean War campaign. I promised my player base here we would be doing 4 operations. This is Operation 2. The first one was a North Korean armor-only operation to showcase the beginning of the Korean War, specifically that first week where they used T-34s and Su-76s. I think it was 76s, to basically blitz the entire South Korean line, and that was just pretty much a turkey shoot. Really fun, just drive around, massacre everything. You know, it's always fun to have those up once in a while. And now we are flipping, turning the tables here. Now we got the players as the South Korean infantry. However, the U.S. air support is arriving to give them a bunch of assistance. So they'll be dropping down crates containing bazookas, guns, all this other fancy schmancy stuff that will help them stop the massive amount of OPFOR forces I will be bringing down upon them. I also have AI support everywhere to add some ambience here, but
copy that.
we'll get there when we get there.
Do you guys want to deal with first contact if we get?
So we've got some field guns in play. We got some machine guns. We have some 12.7 anti-air gun, technically AAA, and then we've got some flat guns back here. We got 2 trucks for RRR to rearm those guns if needed, but we'll see how things go.
Alright, so I think I told every squad lib that you get 1 tac gun and 1 machine gun.
And of course, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I will get them answered, but we're going to start the...
Hi, Command, we could use some fuel.
What? Say again?
Our fuel's gone.
Whose fuel's gone?
This thing has a 50 mil cannon. Holy shit!
Wait, last call sign. Did you remove your fuel tanks?
We're the B-17. We just don't have any fuel for some reason.
That's weird. All right, should be fixed. Trying to think, when in editing did I remove the fuel? I don't remember, but oh well. Oh, wrong button. So we'll see the AI slowly move into the player base's position. This is just to give some early stuff, and as we get the fighters in play, I do have some fun little custom stuff to spawn. I just need to make sure I use the right fighter template because I put that on the ground, but then I fixed it. I used my can of Tactical Bacon as a reference point so I can get them to automatically spawn in the air. Otherwise, the garrisons shall hold. Because this is outside of the player's POV, as I just spawn them willy-nilly. It's just meant for ambience in the show. The North Koreans are coming. Liru, I have a question I've tested out my zombie mission and I had been working on, but when I enter Zeus in the mission, none of the units or objects show. What could the problem be? So there's 2 things you can do, Rose. The first thing you can do is literally right-click, edit objects, set this to all missions, uncheck all, and uncheck static, check those off, and then literally what I did at the beginning of the stream because I had to create my own client. Or if you actually go to configure add-ons, add-on options, go all the way down to Ace Zeusing, you'll get an option, add objects to curator. Make sure that's checked off. That'll add all objects to your curator, aka your Zeus interface. And that's all you need to do, buddy. Hope that helps. Alright. Bomber is in the air. We've got the other F-86s taking off.
Zeusing got trace of fire coming from
It's
the
not that foggy. Like, on the ground, it looks like it's
straight
super
north
foggy,
of
but once you're in the air, you actually have
area.
a little bit of render distance, so that should be fine. I'm going to give a few moments for the other F-86s to get in the air here. And right now, we're just fighting for these bridges. But I'm going to go ahead and set up a fighter wing. And I can just delete my can of tactile bacon. For the sake of limitations with mods, I have only Yak 3s, IL2s, and other fun stuff, so. I know they're complaining about the fog, but.
Should we push up a team with 80 gunship for
see how things go.
Do we just ram?
No,
Bevo,
let's
you
just fill up
good?
anything.
I'm going down already.
Wait, what?
We had a collision. Fucking, I'm up board and then he banked. I'm up, I'm still up, I'm still up.
Yeah, please.
Wait, did I just have my 4th ever midair collision by the players in my Arma ops? No, this would be the 3rd. I didn't catch it, damn it.
I'm still alive though, so I'm still flying around.
Still counts.
Saved you down.
Alright, I can officially say I've had 3 midair collisions by the player base in my Arma ops now. 8 years. My god. You literally have the entire airspace and y'all...
Bomber command. Ground.
Yes, ground.
Alright.
We'll soon start your airdrop. We'll send in a medical crate first, just to, you know, make sure that it actually drops where we want it to.
Alright, so they're gonna start experimenting with the medical crates. Let's start getting our armor set up.
JZ, I'm going to heal up and re-arm.
Don't remember if this is a 3 or 4 man thingamajig, but 4 man will work.
Really choppy.
And this guy has 4 planes on his tail.
Yeah, something's causing a consistent, like, stutter that happens.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it is, but yeah, something's causing a stutter to occur.
Not feeling it. I see a slight one, but that's usually consistent with how the op goes itself.
Yeah, the stuttering is also getting worse.
Yeah, it's like every 5-ish, 10 seconds.
I normally have that, but now I'm not having it. It's weird.
Could be the F-86s themselves.
Possibly. Yeah, I see them lagging up a bit.
This thing loves to fucking nose down, goddamn.
Dwarf,
Yeah,
I'm
no, I
gonna
feel
be
it.
honest. This fucking thing.
Heads up, EX, freeze, west of objective.
Because I'm noticing the stutter in the aircraft, now I'm noticing it.
Holy shit, this stutter is really bad.
Anyone hear me on 50?
Now I'm seeing it.
Yeah, we can hear.
Alright, good news and bad news. Good news, apparently it doesn't have a 5-second delay. It immediately drops so I can be more accurate with the supply drops. Bad news, the stutter is so fucking bad that the bomber's teleporting back and forth every few seconds.
Alright, Delta, that'll be your job. Go grab that supply drop to the east.
Alright, stand by. I'm gonna debug things real quick. 1 second.
Alright.
Let me know if that stopped it.
It somewhat alleviated, I think.
Yeah,
It's still happening, but it's not as bad, so...
That's gonna be a problem.
When you bring back the supply drop, bring it to the massive tower in the middle.
Understood.
If I were to make a guess, that is the AI on the planes doing something. If I had $1 for every time I saw Arma 3 do something that it's not like I've never seen before, I would not need to stream. I would literally just retire on an index fund or something. Here's what I'm thinking.
Delta, one of you guys bring a truck over to grab the crate.
It might have been a group issue, so let's try
Could you repeat last for Delta?
sending stuff in again, because I started noticing it too.
The big crate.
Would it? Thank you.
I've been going in for strike here.
Alright, we're gonna play this by eye, because apparently the stutter's tied to the amount of aircraft in the air, so I will do what I can to alleviate, but if pilots see the planes are fighting randomly disappear because the stutter's going on, that is me attempting to find an airframe to properly fight for this mission regardless of historical accuracy, so bear with me.
Apparently the only problem is I currently with the people who are flying.
The JZ engaging shit near Shenjia.
Weird. Oh well. It's Arma 3 with mods, what can you do? Gonna start crossing forces here, and then this one.
Hey, Liru, is this one life for the pilots?
Negative.
Yeah, there's no response for the pilots, it seems. That or something broke.
What?
I got eyes on yellow smoke.
That's the other crate. Where'd you put the truck, Delta?
Oh, I might know why.
Delta, where's the
Yeah,
truck?
no, okay, respawns are fine. That might have been in debug, but I know there's a...
Are you still grabbing the crate?
This is Delta. We have the truck and we're bringing it back
B-17, I think you have something on your tail.
Yeah, no, we... So why is that not working then? If he respawned...
Take cover, bombers coming down. Take cover, take cover.
That's weird. Oh, God.
That was a Nile 2.
Well, there goes the bomber. Holy shit. Where's the fighter cover?
Smoke one.
So I'd imagine it was the Yak 3s. I'll try them again later, but I'd imagine it was because they were all grouped.
I'm bringing the crate back. I'm walking into the southwest.
Oh yeah, alright.
This is Delta. We're
17
back.
just went down. Yeah, they didn't need that B-17, right? There is still a little bit of a stutter, but I think that's just the individuals making calculations. And that might also be some script initializations on the things themselves.
Alright, we now have a medical crate by the massive fucking tower.
Who's that passing to my south near Chenjia?
No.
Bomber command to high.
Send message.
There might be a situation. After respawn, the B-17 does not appear to have a cargo.
Charlie, send someone over here to grab a bazooka. You choose whoever you want.
Alright, this is weird because all of the boxes are set to 0 because I knew this would potentially happen on respawn.
No, like the plane itself does not.
I know, because it's also set to 0 on respawn, which I thought I fixed, but I didn't.
Love maneuvering at fast speed.
And of course, I deleted all the freaking backups because I thought I fixed it. and I fixed it in server testing.
Oh. Oh no.
I hate doing exotic shit, and then we test it, and then it works, and then it decides not to work because the desync probably broke it.
Honestly, the worst you could just go be a bomber. I could grab a fucking C-47 and be a mad lab just flying around dropping those.
That's probably gonna be what we have to do at this point, because there's no... I had backups just in case that happened, but then I fixed it and then tested it server side on respawn and it worked, but I'd imagine the desync probably broke it on its respawn, so kind of SOL at that point.
I'd say maybe, you know, delete it once, check if it respawns correctly, if not, just do the C-47.
Welcome to Arma 3, where you can test everything and decides not to work, fam. Oh well. The issue is I don't know if I have room to put that thing down. Oh, it just went down. Oh well. It's just been a rough week of I guess a rough 7 days of we try to do some experimental stuff and...
Looks like I have one on my tail right now.
It just doesn't want to work out.
Fighting one in the south of objective.
C-47 it is.
Alright, let me put it up.
Fine.
There, that's the best I can do because there's also respawning stuff.
E.
This should by default have a cargo, right?
I hope... Oh no. Freaking biplane or something?
No, we don't. Alright, you guys are just a bomber now with a gun, so I apologize. Alright, this op just got 20 times harder, because the plane decided to not respawn with its coefficients to load cargo, even though I tested it server side before we all got on here, what, 30 minutes ago? Yeah. And of course, because I tested it and saw it working, I thought, oh, okay, I don't need to delete the boxes. Or I don't need the backups, I can just delete them, so, oh well.
Wonderful. Lovely.
Would it be good to at least drive some bazookas to the friendlies and try?
Nope, you just gotta be more effective with your bombs.
If it goes to hell, I blame dwarves.
Which one?
Hi, Bloodwing. Are you enjoying your mushroom hat? So, Bloodwing is prepping a tea party, so she's building a bunch of stuff for it.
That are available if we drop.
Your mushroom hat looks great. It looks very cute. You are giving Mushroom Fairy. Good job.
All quiet on the northern front. Same to the northwest.
I think they just debugged a player slot. Nope, that was in... I have no idea where that engineer slot came from. There's nothing on debug. Huh. Where did that engineer slot come from? Are they the vehicle? I think the... Yeah, okay, no, the turrets are that way. Have fun, honey. That almost confused the hell out of me.
Bomber, I'm waiting for you to get up in here and I'll follow you on your right wing.
I've done stuff with SAB stuff in the past. The only thing I can think of is it's the F-86 Sabres.
Alright,
doing
Brad, if you've
combat
got
sorties.
A moving target you need to hit, contact, tell the,
Because
savers
it's
to hit it, otherwise if it's
literally...
stationary, bomber will get it.
Roger.
By the way, ground bomber,
No.
before the fucking thing broke, I dropped two crates. One of those was, I think, medical, the other one was 1 box of bazookas.
We have retrieved both of them.
Hope you recover those.
Yes, we retrieved both of them.
Desync is real right now.
Yeah, Wisdom's getting lag spikes again.
I'm getting nervous about flying next to the bomber now. I'm gonna stay far away.
That is a reasonable thing to do.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what's causing them. I don't think it's, yeah.
Tell the hamster to run faster, Liru.
Because, I mean, there's only 2 planes in the air now, and I've used these planes before. The only new variable where the F-86 is, but if they're having... Like, I'm genuinely confused on what's going on and how.
Mustangs are an option.
Love is better.
Success for the Rion thing and medical.
No, she's not on shrooms. I don't know, man. Most days I know what the Arma server's doing and why it's behaving certain ways, but this one I genuinely have no idea what's going on and for what reason.
Splash one.
Good shooting.
Shame about the debug bomber, and I should have kept the extra debugs, but I thought, nah, that would just add to the frame with having those spare vehicles, but since this map was so barren, that was a dumb call on my end. Oh well, let's try to put the Yak 3s up again. I'm gonna ungroup them. And let's see if that desync is tied to them, because... In reality, as soon as they render in for the other players,
So
that's
I
when the
see 3
desync
tanks
should
on the west,
cut in.
and 1 tank on this one.
But of course, who the heck knows? I'm leaning more towards it's probably a connection-based issue, but for what specifically, I don't know.
Come command, this is 16. I mean, this is sex 2. Should we send any forces up to aid the friendlies?
What the heck are they on?
We have 80 guns we could spare.
We are the garrison of this position. We will garrison this position, and we will not leave this position.
Your position on this matter has been marked. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know how he desynced the gun all the way up there, but...
Alright, this is the B-17. We're flying high. Let us know if there's anything you need deleted.
B-17, I'm
cover
coming
that
up on your
debug.
right wing. I'm just gonna move with you.
I don't know why it moved north 10 kilometers, but it decided to move north 10 kilometers.
I don't seem to hit anything there.
No, he hit stuff.
Yeah, the leg kind of screwed me over. At least I'm gonna claim that it was a leg.
Fuck's sake.
I think I forced the pilot to eject or shot him out of cockpit. Yep, splash one.
They are trying to hit him. The bomber trying to get altitude here.
Or on your right, so I can start turning with you.
Might be a mix of some slight issues with the assets being exacerbated by certain people's connections because I need to retune the bandwidth on the server.
Looks like there might be an AA position in Chenja.
Plus another issue that I don't want to publicly state because it does leave the server vulnerable to stuff like this if people load stuff that they're not supposed to, which
Oh, I'm getting fucking tailed.
I would bet on something like that happening. I don't know. We'll look at the I'll look at the RPT later, but I'm probably not going to do another mission like this then with these assets in a hot second. Oh well. We only learn when we run it, right? Similar to the NSFW op last Monday. We only learn about it when it actually starts breaking.
As long as it's not this position.
Is Jay-Z still being tailed up there?
Engaging to engage with an enemy.
Partially. Alright. Yeah, I need to reset my brain too. Watching Charlotte bounce around the air is kind of funny. Yeah, with the rubber banding of the bomber asset. Here's the thing, though. They're flying so high, they're not really going to be able to effectively bomb anything. They're not going to be able to walk their shots. And I get it's a, you know, up in the air, super strategic bomber, but they're going to have to do some interesting math to try to make that stuff work. So that position will soon fall. Again, it sucks that this worked out the way it did, but even the infantry's lagging out on the turrets. I think are dismounting and then running back to these guys. Are both respawns broken? Because again, there's one right there. I don't respawn. There's another position down because I guess the server decided.
Oh, okay.
I just put a new one down because I don't understand what the server's doing today. I'm genuinely confused. Like, we have the respawn position. It is set to blue 4. I tested it. Like, it... Clearly there's something else weird going on if it does stuff like that.
Yeah, that was close shave.
Weird, man. Alright, let's do another body deletion here.
Bomber view where you have right.
Prior to that, we're forming up to make an attack run on some enemies I saw.
Copy that. I'll stack up and cover you.
I know for the other two missions I have for this campaign, though, I'm going to keep it very, very basic. Because it's just going to be on the ground stuff, doing operations. It's just... It's annoying when you spend the time to build something, you test it, you then server-side test it, you make sure everything's synced ready to go, and then you run into some of the weirdest issues in the world.
Because the bomber can no longer drop shit, we only have the ammo we have now.
This is high. I'm going to manually drop stuff on occasion. I will let you know when I do that. Give me... I'll start doing it every 5 minutes and 2 minutes to accommodate, because We do need that feature over. That actually was kind of effective. Shame it was also partially unfriendly. Oh, that's funny. Shame I also have infinite forces for this mission. Is Canadian just sprinting and take... Ah, that's funny.
Splash one. I'm currently stacked up on someone. I'm on your right wing right now.
At least Air is trying to communicate with each other to hit the final targets.
Bombers engaging the gunship mode.
Bomber is engaging gunship.
Heads up, you guys next to each other. You have a yak on your 6. Great.
Copy, breaking.
Right, stop you.
Flying low on this one.
But the only new thing is the F-86 is causing that rubber band. So I'll just purge that and we'll switch to P-51s. But Air is going to be taking a minimal role for the rest of this anyhow.
Getting worse again.
Yeah, I have no idea what they're tied to. It's, I think, personal connection.
One sec. Is any jet currently outside of the natural map bound?
Yes.
Prisoners currently turning over the airfield.
If we have too many planes outside of it, from what I noticed, the more planes we have outside of it, the more stuttery it gets.
Well, it wasn't stuttery in the beginning of the mission, though, when they all took off, because that's when they were all outside the zone. So I don't know.
How high are you guys running your VOD distance?
Some of us.
There's no stutter issues on the ground. Literally none.
I think it's just an air thing. I'm not getting any stairs that you guys were talking about. No, I fixed my view distance and everything.
If that's the case, I think it's the 86 Sabres then, based off of the feedback that I'm hearing. So, who the heck knows?
Although I will note it has dialed down quite a bit now.
Two of you got a yak on your tail, going after.
Got it. Going at it.
Alright, that position's almost fallen. Yeah, they're flying it like a gunship now instead of just landing to get ammo. That's funny.
Hit.
The pilot should try turning
Breaking
the
off.
distance down a bit.
Alright, and that is everything dead there, so now we're going to start having things directly assault the player base. And I'm late on a drop.
Re-engaging.
Copy.
Ground J attack, this is high, be advised, airdrop inbound.
Roger, high.
Get them to activate the damn chutes. Ah, good enough. That's close enough for them to disperse themselves because of the chutes.
Good.
Oh, right above us.
The popper is very low to the ground right now.
Yeah, they're playing as a gunship.
I love how I refreshed my audio and now my head is stuck in the B-17's engine like I can hear it in my ear.
Jesus Christ. Players be players.
Ground forces got any targets that you need bombed the fuck out of?
They will in a second.
Properly engaged yet, so no.
Ah, don't worry, that'll be fixed soon.
Got eyes on what I think are your supplies being pair dropped over your position.
Tell your guys that if a box lands near them, to carry it to the middle pillar and not to grab anything out of it just yet.
Alright. Worst comes to worst, I can also send that. Let's go ahead and get some armored cars in. Just gotta make sure we grab the right units for that.
I'm sucking up on the saber. Just let me know if you turn hard left.
Again, tell your guys not to grab shit out of the boxes yet. I need to know what's inside of them first.
I'm gonna go in for
Let's see how things go.
rearm and refuel.
Copy. Is that I have one behind right now?
Say again?
I think I'm behind you. I'm gonna join you with that rearm.
Strafing B-17, man.
Bring all the boxes to the middle pillar.
Some of the stuff I see in Zeus, I swear. It confuses me. It's funny though, I'll give it that. Op's going alright, a few things broke, but we're working with it.
Pull up a bit before turning that low.
I genuinely think it's the connection though.
Yeah, I think it's actually the planes going outside of the map because we have two guys currently
We have
trying
contact
to
to the northeast, scattered infantry.
Yeah, it definitely is getting worse when they come in, but unfortunately they have to line that up for landing, so...
Holy shit, we have
Just
enemy
don't
infantry.
land.
Bravo and Delta, you guys don't have a bazooka guy, do you? Send someone over here to grab a bazooka.
I've used the B-17s before, though. We never had that type of issue, but who the heck knows? But yeah, the Sabres going out of the map does seem to exasperate it, which
We do have a Jacob, right?
I'm confused, man. Yeah, the B-17 just doing gun runs instead of focusing on the bombing, so... that should be interesting. And they hit the ground.
He's asking if we have a
Delta, send someone over here to grab a bazooka, please.
Waiting for that to happen.
Bravo and Delta, come to the big pillar.
Who has the highest ping? You know, that's also a good thing to watch. Normally pings don't matter.
Grab a bazooka.
No one's ping is exuberantly high. The highest one's only 250, but even still. Oh, is my infantry refusing to charge in? I will spawn a commissar and start mag dumping people, I swear.
There's also a box full of hand grenades. You can send some people to grab hand grenades if they want.
I am.
I missed. That's fine.
Remember I said there was no lag spike? I had one when I was trying to land.
Also, Alpha Charlie, send someone other than the bazooka guy to come over here and grab an M1 Garand with a rifle grenade adapter on it. And some rifle grenades.
Oh, that's not good. It just shot the medic with the gun. You can't make this shit up. Oh. You did not just mag dump your medic with that. Oh. Oh my god.
I don't think so.
The shit I see. The shit I freaking see. Yeah, he just really wants to camp that bridge. Yep.
My plane's
Hi,
not
Command, this is Ground.
fully destroyed and everything.
Probably because it died in debug on the outside of the map, so it didn't parse its scripts properly. Well, now we know about this shit.
When I was trying to land.
Yeah. There was another way I was going to do this mission, and it would have been a lot better because it would have kept the forces in the map itself, but hey, now we know. This is I, send message.
Would it be possible to have a supply jump full of toolkits?
Negative. We do not provide, we're not providing toolkits at this time. Be advised, next supply drop will be in about 1 to 2 mics, over. They want to go out and steal a bunch of vehicles, and I'm not going to let them. Yeah, so that thing's not going to parse its scripts anymore. Oh, well. I'm being reminded about some limitations of this game. That's fine. So I don't think it's the grouping of that that's an issue. Send message.
I've got this pigeon that I trained to peck at the enemy target on a screen. Can I put its missile on my bird?
No.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what he means. I think he's making a Sidewinder joke or something, in which case... that's a T-34. Well, they blew one up.
5 M1 Garands and 39 grenades. If you want to send anyone over to grab any of those.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember if I put the grenade adapters
They are up for grabs.
on them, but who knows. Pigeon-guided missile. They decrewed it.
Air contact south of objective. Multiple Yak 3s.
Alright, we got a bunch of aircraft in the sky again. Overall, I think the heart of this mission's working the way it was intended. It's just being difficult, but yeah, it's usually how things go down when you want to do something a bit more experimental like this. Pigeon-guided. I still don't understand that one. So I'll keep sending the infantry out on the side. And I still don't know what that B-17 is doing.
You are free to steal shit if you so wish. I'm allowing that if you want.
I think the engineers have stuff on their bodies, but I don't think it's respawning things properly.
Northeast is fully disabled or just decrewed?
Clarkson's literally running for that tank. Jesus.
Taking off.
Yeah, roger. Air's full.
There were pigeon-guided bombs in World War II. How did that work? What? How would a pigeon guide a bomb? Was the pigeon carrying the bomb?
Never mind, it's been decrewed.
I think Charlotte's desyncing out of the plane.
Another one.
Please
So did the
advise
pigeon
squad
carry the
some
bomb
people
with
run
it?
out to try and steal the tank to the north.
Another T-34
Wait, they were
coming over
inside
hill.
the bomb, or was the bomb inside the... Did they shove the bomb inside of the pigeon? Oh, no! What do you mean they were inside the pigeon? Do you know what that means?
Questioning if you would intercept me, because I'd intercept me.
Coffin, you're not an F-22, shut up.
Can I be a Patriot missile and shoot you down?
This is Alpha to ground. Can I ask why we blew the
Not an airframe, it's a mindset.
Sorry,
shut up.
that.
Well, Arkson's on fire.
Toilet was talking to ground. Repeat that. I say again, and someone was trying to report to me to ask for something. Can you repeat what you were saying?
I was asking why we destroyed the T-34 that was Liru.
That is not me. That is someone else destroying it. You're gonna have to ask what people need to go.
As they're carrying the chuckleheads back there, taking things. NT, buddy, how are you doing? What Arma 3 mod were you playing?
You squad leaders are in charge of what your individual soldiers do.
Good luck.
I think the 17 just dropped some stuff. I'm going to drop an additional thing of cargo down. Annoyed that this feature didn't work, but oh well. Technically, it's a skill issue. All forces is high, be advised. Another supply drop coming in, and oh, some of it went wide.
Roger, we see it.
Listen, scratch one.
Fucking hell. You know what? I guess Liru's heart is gonna grow 3 sizes this day.
Asking you grabbing the supply jobs to the 2 supply jobs, jumping to the east.
Delta confirms we'll get the 2 to the east.
Dwarf, Charlotte, you on net?
Send it.
There's a surprise for you back at base. I think it cut off, but there's something for you back at base if you want it.
Charlie, I'm tasking you with grabbing the 2 supply jobs falling to the south.
This is Bubba. Unfortunately, due to the incompetence of the crew, we have lost an AT weapon.
Due to it? Oh, they knocked the gun. Well, thankfully, they'll find some more bazookas. Hopefully. And yeah, I guess they are desyncing when they leave the map, but now I'm gonna freaking add that to my damn operations. Just don't have shit take off on the side. Because there's no lag spikes when they're all in. And that's weird, because I've flown plenty of airframes outside of the map before. We were doing it in an op the other day. But, whatever. Arma Black Magic, everybody. Well, we have another tank coming up. I guess they're going to need to either use their guns or try to call for bomber support. Because now that they're flying out of the map, now we're going to start feeling the little spikes. Crazy how that works. Yeah, I see them. Used pigeons with flaming sticks to burn their opponents' villages. Okay. Look, I was just wrapping my head around the idea that you literally took a pigeon, you crammed a bomb up its cloaca, and you just flew it off. That's what I was getting out of that, okay? That's what was coming to mind for me. I'm not sure if that's correct, but that's just... yeah. They use bats as bombs? How do you put a bomb in a bat?
I'm stacking up on you.
Or is that one inspired Rogue the Bat from Sonic? I don't know.
Never mind.
Copy.
Crash landing.
We'll send reinforcements later.
Also, again, people
I'm gonna diagnose
try
that
to
bomber with
stay
skill issue.
out of the map areas where our airfield is because, you know, lags.
Again, I apologize for that. It's just I literally played in an op the other day where I was flying in this community on this server, and I was in debug multiple times and didn't have this issue, so I don't know. I'll just add it to my policy, I guess.
It's my magic touch.
Could be the map, could be the airframes, we don't know.
Could be a lack of Spice and Wolf feet pick. I think that's it, guys.
Yeah, I think
It's like the fucking coconut picture in TF2.
Oh yeah, the one JPEG in one of the Steam games where if they delete it breaks everything, right?
Yeah, Team Fortress 2. I think it was mostly a myth, but it's still funny.
I mean, if those same devs touched Arma 3, then yeah, no, it's not a myth. That's just how it freaking happens. I don't know why.
Alright, attention squad. There is currently a M1 Browning, 7 M1 Garands with rifle grenade adapters and rifle grenades, and a shit ton of grenades all up for grabs. Send whoever you want to grab them. Free to whoever the fuck gets them first.
So that should technically respawn because it's in the zone. It's not in debug, right?
Hey, hi. I assume both bomber pilots in one plane, right?
You know, since everything's gone to shit and I want to make sure you guys have fun, how about we just make it even funnier?
Oh god. Oh god, 2 bombers.
Let's go.
Because again, their main goal was to bring cargo, but because they can't because something broke.
Does that mean we get P-51s?
Oh wow. Daisy yesterday was fun, casual, and a bit silly. I just kept gassing myself. We'll do some more on Ghost Wolf server next weekend. I am going to try to focus on murdering everything over here.
Like ants.
And I'm gonna bring in a group of tanks. We'll do the 70, the SUs over here. Oh yeah, Arma is basically all about, hey, this broke, how can I fix it on the fly?
Attention squad, there is also now 2 bazookas equipped with bazooka ammo at the resupply point if you want to send someone to grab it.
Yeah, you guys are gonna need them.
Be right back. I'm gonna go shoot down the moon.
Right behind you.
I am so tempted to lightning bolt Jay-Z and just radio back and say, damn, the moon's got hands.
Be advised, our flat gun is destroyed.
Joe, nothing you can do about that.
Listen, scratch another one, air clear.
Alright, we've got 2 B-26s on station now.
Base.
Roger, Risen Amber on fuel and
Big time.
guns. I'm gonna RTB.
We got a lot of bombs and a lot of rockets, so let us know where you need them.
Air, I'll say again, you are free to strike any targets that you see. That
Yeah, so even when they die in the debugs or the when they die in the map, I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm too afraid to ask. And then those fly out of the map too. It's freaking weird, man. But yeah, could be the asset, could be the map. Who the heck knows? The pigeon was inside the missile and it operated some buttons. Ah, yes. The beginning of government surveillance drone tech, right? That's exactly what you mean. Oh, this poor tiny gun. Yeah, I lied to them and told them it would pen. Never mind, it penned. Anyway. I swear to God, I go in the future, and I just immediately dub what I want to say over the footage that then is streamed to you, because it's just so perfectly timed that I refuse to, to explain it any other way.
Who is landing right now?
Yeah, it was not my best landing, but with the leg I just wanted to get down and, you know, drive now.
Are you guys gonna, like, fly in there? Like, why are we just circling in the corner? Are you on defend only? No. Then go do a crime. Go do a war crime. Go do something. Don't just loiter in the debug corner, you frickin' weirdos. I'll group them to a frickin' random infantryman to get him in here. F it. That'll at least take him off of that stupid spiral. Silly assets. This is HiCom. I will be dropping another package of resupply in about 5 mics. Over.
Where's your icon? Be advised, we're out of AP. I'm starting to both destroyed, save for the machine gun, but it's our ammo.
I love MiGs. Sabers are nice too, but that platform, just for its time, can indeed slap.
There is still 5 bazooka rockets. Back at the resupply point.
Someone should have
appears to have enemy jets in the air.
Yep, enemy MiG.
I got one.
M86, that's up to you.
It's a frickin' War Thunder lobby up here now. Except I took away everyone's HUDs.
Back in the air.
Oh, damn it, I was trying to shoot dwarves down, not Charlotte. Oh, well. One or the other. At least we have a bunch of bombs landing everywhere, good God.
Yep, got MiG-15s.
Spawn.
It's time to commit another platoon of peasant farmers with bolt-action rifles to go forward. What could possibly go wrong? Probably nothing. You know, I think that's a great plan. That's all we need. You know, maybe a flame tank too. What do you guys think? You think we should send a flame tank to the players? I'm sure that'll result in a lot of yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, server. Yeah, the server is struggle bussin'. It is struggle bussin' hard. Wait a minute. That's why.
I think I just had a MiG disappear on me. I was about to shoot down.
Yeah.
You did. So I had to delete the MiGs because one of them decided to just barrel it out of the map and cause everyone's things to die. So, yeah, this is interesting.
Hey, sir, that was Dingus close. I repeat, Dingus close.
By the way, ground forces, if you can mark anything on the map of where the enemies are, that'd be great.
Yeah, we can barely see anything with the amount of fog.
No, there's a ridge in front of us. We can't see over it.
I have scout
We can
planes.
see contact star.
Oh boy.
200 meters from our position. That's about it.
Markham, we got machine guns.
I'm sure what I just put in the AO isn't going to cause any issues at all. Yeah, that's so weird that we have one asset fly out of the map and all of a sudden it's just struggle bus central. Never had that before, but oh well. You win some, you lose some, right?
Tally all. Enemy planes west. Oh, big group.
Be advised, cargo drop incoming.
That's a big cluster of them. I'm moving into intercept.
Engaging.
God, my friends. My poor friends.
Yeah, it's because one of the Sabres landing back at base. Oh well, now we know.
Charlie and Trotsky, grab the resupply jobs to the northeast and bring them to the resupply point in the middle. Bravo, you are going to take the one in the north and bring it to the middle, and Alpha, you're going to take the one to the west and bring it to the middle.
Already have 2 splashed.
Send in
C. Appreciate it, buddy. If you got a sub from C, make sure you thank him or her. Otherwise, hope you all keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Grab that crate to the west.
Oh, God. The players have decided to charge right into another platoon of peasant farmers. Oh, one of them has the 1919 A6. Angel, how did we get to this?
I don't know, you know? I don't know.
How did we get to that one?
6.
Alright. That's amazing. The server is behaving in the strangest way I've seen it. At least with the NSFW op, I could figure that one out. It's because, okay, one of the zones was completely bugged out and it was causing everyone to, you know, load a bunch of objects and essentially DDoS the server. But with errors. But this one is like, there's so many weird issues happening.
What?
Charlie is getting shot up trying to get this resupply.
There, Charlotte, if you can mark your targets, I will bomb the ever-loving shit out of them for you. No charge.
That's crazy. We got some infantry routing. And I will now send in another platoon.
Are they within the black box?
Send in ghosts.
What?
What is?
Who's holding the radio with the microphone open?
Charlotte, your mic is muted.
Sorry. Fucking.
I got multiple MiG going outside the map.
Man, today's been a weird one.
Have to chase me back to the map. Alright, all MiGs are now on the map. So we should get frame drops.
See, but then we have that, and then nothing is
You know, this thing
out of the map.
says it's 50 mil, but I think it's probably just 50 cal.
Drop the ground via bicycle, just grab that phrase, bring it to you with 2 bazookas with
Why are they popping the airdrop smoke out there?
Thank you.
Alright, that's where all the crates
We're
ended
getting
up.
pushed by tanks.
What road?
Well, back to the place, just quickly come back.
Back to the trenches! Back to the trenches!
Oh!
They're pinned by the destroyed tank.
Valencia.
Devourkin, thanks for 36 months of resub. That gets you a gold Lance Corporal badge. Thank you so much for all your support. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. They're trying to carry the wounded and bring them back.
Oh, no!
Well, there goes the medic. Bring back one, leave 2 more behind. What happened to this? It just got wedged into the ground as one piece. I don't feel like capturing anyone today. Plus, we don't even have any infantry up there. In fact, it looks like most of my infantry has decided to rout. Shame for display.
Yeah, the enemy planes are flying outside the map again, breaking off.
Bait him back in.
Alright, bring in some more tanks, putting another wave of infantry too. I'm probably going to cut this one a bit short. I did budget it for a 90-minute thing. We are hitting that 90-minute area, though we did start a bit late. But I'll wrap it up a bit quicker. It's just, you win some, you lose some. Still, I think this went relatively okay, all things considered. Because now we're fighting the AI, we're not wanting to push into an AO because there's so many planes in the air.
Okay, Alpha, give me a sit rep on how you're doing right now.
Dwarves just smacked into the... That's funny.
I swear to God, Alpha, you really need to get your radio fucking checked or something.
I think Alpha's radio man died. And I think Charlotte just blew herself up. That's incredible. Oh well. Put that back. And it looks like the infantry are routing once again. That bazooka just hit. Minimal damage from the looks of it, but now the tank is potentially running. And Lolo just splashed.
Bravo, how you doing? Charlie, how are you doing?
Unknown, I died. My squad was told to retreat back to the trenches, and I do not know what happened to them.
Okay, well, 2 of you guys came back, so I assume pretty much all of you died. Delta, how are you doing?
We're having a fun time.
I have an idea.
Alright.
If I set a guy up to careless hold fire prone, abilities, move, I could in theory put the dude in here. That's his marker. There we go. Yes.
I'm so bad at flying. Can you give me a no one?
Okay. I could then in theory it's down. Just group everything to that.
Here. For a squad, you want to grab it.
So watch this. I could grab everything and group it to him, and then all of it will charge in to group with him.
Nominate some fucking guy who's crazy enough to go out and try and steal a Vic. Come and grab the by the
Especially if I set into diamond. Let me rip all of his gear off, because I might need to set him to aggressive. Yeah. So now that should, in theory, pull everything. Surprised the bombers haven't accidentally dropped any bombs on friendly forces yet.
I don't know what happened but now the frames are hitting themselves on the ground as well.
Because we got stuff flying outside the map. I'll get this wrapped up soon. I apologize, I didn't realize it would be an issue.
No, we have no issues, but now suddenly it's started here on the ground as well.
That might have been because of what I just set up to try to get the AI to path properly to you.
Ah.
At least it's working.
There's like all running down the road.
Where?
150 meters north-ish from the base.
Can you put my map?
Bunch of guys running down the road.
They're using some of the flat guns now to hit the tanks. Hey, Righto Khan, thanks for dropping by. Maybe I'll see you again sometime, who knows. Keep that check safe for me, by the way. Hell yeah.
Hi, this is Ground.
This is hi, send message.
When will the next resupply drop be?
Probably another 5-10 minutes over.
Okay, thank you. Well, you guys heard him. It'll be 5 to whatever minutes until we get ammo again.
I'm gonna wrap it up in a second, though.
Get your fucking AT guys keep running up to me asking where it is.
I love how you have this guy shouting orders over here, though. Rec-wise, though, you do have quite the mess up here.
Alright, Charlie Delta, seeing as we have a lull in the fighting, I'm now ordering you to go northeast to try and retake those 3 crates.
Delta copies.
Alright, this is High. I'm gonna wrap us up a little early due to tech issues. It's been about an hour 20. I did budget 90 minutes for this anyway, so we're close, but learned a few lessons today about certain assets, so stand by for index.
Never mind, guys. You don't have to go grab those crates anymore.
Let me make sure I spell good job right. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, let me kill the music. That's a weird one today, man.
I survived!
I killed so many walls and buildings.
So, now, I guess if anyone needs this esoteric knowledge, if you put the F-86 Sabres or the MiGs in outside of the map, it just lags the server.
Oh, is that what it was doing?
No, that should have been an obvious thing to pick up.
Something
Well, yeah, to pick up, but, I mean, Mac, in your op, I was flying the Focke-Wulf outside of the map for most of that,
It
so...
wasn't this specific mods, MiG-15 and F-86 Sabre.
It is that specific one. I'm saying it's the specifics.
Yes, exactly.
So, now we know, but... I'm just saying, like, how am I supposed to know?
You're not supposed to know. That's why it's esoteric.
I mean,
esoteric knowledge.
Don't spawn stuff on outside the map.
The sense is not making here.
But, well, Matt, we do that all the time, though, Metro, to make the runways on the outside, but I guess now we know for these. Regardless, hope you had fun. What happened with the cargo plane was the bomber got shot down, which I tested on the server before I let all of you on, because what I normally do is I will test everything that I think might have a problem before I let you guys onto the server, on the server itself, and it was fine. And then, of course, when Charlotte and Dwarves got it, it decided to blow itself up. That's fine. And then it didn't give itself its cargo perms back, so that got scrubbed. So I apologize for that not working, but it was working, but screw me.
I had fun. It was great. Actually, for my first time, to be honest. You know, I watched you a lot of on YouTube, and now I saw it live, and I liked it, even though my fucking radio broke. But you know,
Shit
that's
happens.
great.
Stick, I think you're hot micing a bit, by the way, but nonetheless.
Not bad.
Yeah. Well done for Charlie's glorious suicide charge. I gladly led them to death.
I think you guys had fun overall, at least I hope, but played out how I wanted it to, more or less, and yeah. We'll just do debrief of Angel with command, then squad leads, then pilots. I'm gonna go wrap up my stream, and enjoy the rest of your Monday. Alright, it's like last week, where, at least last week, compared to last week to this week, this one was playable, but last week's completely blew up, and I'm just kind of sitting here like, how am I supposed to figure that out? Nonetheless, I guess what I'm going to add to my ROE for building ops is just fly some AI planes in debug and see if I can recreate that issue. And if I can for the Sabres and the MiGs, then I'm just going to add that to my list of just fly stuff outside of debug to see if it creates an issue. Because I feel like that is good to have in my knowledge bank of when I make missions. It's just, that's a weird one, man. Like, I can't remember the last time we had lag spikes because of those specific assets flying outside, but Arma's Arma, what can you do? Anyway, might have mission dev later tonight, might have homeworld later tonight, I don't know yet. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Metro, you didn't one-tap him with the 20mm, it was a 12.10, but nonetheless, it was funny to watch you blow his head off, and otherwise, cheers, guys. Have a good one.